Hey everybody, today is day 119 and it is June 3rd. So I just moved outside and I'm actually a little chilly. Like, it looked really warm out and I thought it was going to be a lot warmer than it actually is. And it's not like cold and it's not actually hot either. It's like a very basic temperature. Like, I feel pretty comfortable, but there is a slight breeze out, and when the breeze rolls in, I'm getting like a little chilly. And I am wearing only a sports bra and shorts, so I'm like kind of second guessing this outfit. I might want to put jeans on, like that. Do you see the trees rustling? Like, I might switch this outfit around a little bit to get a little warmer. But I wanted to vlog outside because it's beautiful. Look at this background. It's so nice. And just, I wanted to be outside. Like, it looked really nice out. Like, I've been inside all day, and I just like looked outside and I was like, you know what? I want to be out there, soak up some sun, you know? It's almost 4 o'clock. I have really done not a lot today. I slept in until about 10:30, and then I got up, had breakfast, played with these adorable puppies over here. Check it out. They're also soaking up the sun. I don't know where the other one is. Maybe over there. But soaking up some sun out here. And then I've been editing vlogs and listening to music and just relaxing. You know, I've been on my trip now. Let's see, I left May 25th. So that was last Saturday. So I've been on vacation for about 9 days now, if I'm doing my math correctly. I have spent all day, every day with people, which isn't bad, and I've had a fabulous trip so far, but I am definitely an introvert, and I get my energy from being alone, and I have not had any alone time in a while, and needed it. So it's been really nice today to just kind of sit back and be rejuvenated through just being by myself. So listening to music, eating food, watching videos, and editing things, and just enjoying peace and quiet for a little bit. So that's been fabulous. Yeah, so I was gonna hang out with Danielle this evening. She had class all day, and she's still in class right now. And she called me and was like, you know what, I am just too busy right now at school. And I'm like, girl, you do what you need to do. No worries. So she's doing that, and Nathaniel's been at work all day, so yeah, I've been enjoying the house to myself. His family is on vacation, so it's been a relaxing, chill day. And you know what? I'm going to come back in just 2 seconds. I need to change. I am chilly, which feels ridiculous. Indiana normally at this time is really hot and humid, and I'm going to look up the temperature because I'm just so curious, but I'm going to have to run in and put on something else really quick. And how strange, it says it's 78. Like, it does not feel 78. I don't know why. I'm cold, like genuinely cold. Yeah, so I don't know why I'm feeling so chilly right now, but I'll be right back. Gonna throw on maybe some pants. Okay, on second thoughts, I just decided not to. I got distracted. I got up to go change, and then I saw the puppy, and I started cuddling, and it was warmer in the sun, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Regardless, I'm just gonna finish this up, and if I get cold, I'll change later, so sorry about that. I decided I wanted to do a top 10 list because it's been a little while. Today's top 10 list is going to be my top 10 favorite kid movies. So here we go. As always, there's no particular order when it comes to these films. It's just whatever comes to mind first. Okay, here we go. Number 1, Up. Up is definitely my top 10 favorite movies ever. I'll include that link below to that top 10 list. But I love Up. It is such a good film. Up does such a good job at just making you really invested in the story, the characters, and just really, I don't know, I just grew so attached to the storyline and the characters, and I found everything really intriguing and relatable. I think Up does a good job at showing just like the human experience. You know, Mr. Fredrickson just really wants to have his wife back, his best friend back, the love of his life back, and he wants to do everything for her, and he felt like he didn't fulfill that promise of getting her to the falls. You know, that's what he wants to do with the rest of his life, and I thought it was just so moving and powerful. And I think it's also so powerful, the idea of like possessions. You know, that house, those things that were inside, like, so valuable for him, and he didn't want to leave them, but at the end he does, because he knows just how important it is to save the life of a boy and himself, and to rescue Kevin and Doug. And he realizes that, I don't know, for me, the lesson was that there was just so, like, those memories that you have can't be taken away, regardless of like what happens with your possessions. Which, I don't know, I'm somebody who really gets sentimental with things, so it's really hard for me to get rid of stuff, and I want to carry like all my things around with me all the time. Like, it's just, I do have issues with possessions. I don't think I am a hoarder, and I don't think I am a compulsive buyer of anything like that, but I definitely find lots of nostalgia within possessions. And so it was really powerful to watch him just leave that stuff and just realize that, like, the memories that you have and the feelings that you have, they can't be taken away from you. Plus, it's just so cute and so funny and makes me cry every time. Oh my god. Alright, number 2, Inside Out. Another one that just makes me cry. I think Pixar just does it again, man. Like, Pixar movies, oh, it's like I need to bring tissues. I'm gonna cry. I think this one really hit home for me because when I was 11 years old, I moved across the country, just like the girl in Inside Out does, Riley. She moves across the country when she's 11 years old, and I just felt like, when the movie came out, I was 17 years old. So I had moved, you know, already. I had, you know, figured out who I was, kind of like gained that security that I needed in my new home and with my new friends. But I felt like all these emotions that I had never been able to express, and all these feelings and thoughts that I had never been able to put into words, were finally put into words for me. And I thought that was so powerful because I didn't know how to express it. That idea that I could feel so happy and so sad at the same time, I didn't know how to put it into words. And that idea of, like, looking back at these, like, core memories, these long-term memories that Riley had, and how they were once very, very happy memories, they got tainted with sadness because of this move. And so I thought about that all the time, thinking about my friends here and the memories that I had made with my friends here in Indiana after I had moved. And I would tell these stories to people, and they were happy, fun memories. And when I would tell them, I just would feel this pang of sadness in me, and I'd be like, why am I sad right now? Like, I don't get it, because these are such happy memories. I should, like, think back on them and be filled with joy. And joy wasn't entirely there. It was there, but it was definitely mixed with such a heavy, deep sadness. It was so powerful. And that moment when she allows herself to be sad, and then it made her happy in the end, was also really powerful, because even other things that weren't just with the move, just like other life events that made me sad, I didn't want to feel sadness. You know, it was so easy to be like, I think this is a cultural thing too, when you look at things that are sad and when you're feeling sad, you're like, okay, we need to feel better. Like, that's the go-to. We need to fix this, we need to be happy again. And sometimes that's not helpful. You have to feel and experience all of those emotions in order to feel happy again. And without experiencing that sadness, and without mourning and wallowing in whatever sadness or pain that you are going through, you're never going to get to the joy at the end of the tunnel, you know? And so I think that's been a huge lesson for me. So now, when I do feel sad, when I feel anxious, it's like, you know what? Why am I fighting this? I need to listen to my body and feel these things right now, and acknowledge it, and sit with it, and let it run its course until I am ready to be happy again. And, you know, and if I have friends who I tell these things to, and they are trying to make me feel happy again, I can just simply say, like, you know what? I appreciate the effort and the support, but I just need to be sad right now. And that's A-okay. And just how powerful is it that it's all put into a kid's movie? And I love that they can express these... I'm sorry, there's a dog barking right now. I love that they can express these things in a kid's movie so that children are able to put their emotions into words and hopefully grow up to be emotionally developed and emotionally strong and intelligent adults someday. Number 3 is Finding Nemo. I love this movie. It's a classic. It definitely reminds me of my childhood. I don't know, I think it's one of those nostalgic movies that I just watch and I just think, oh, I'm a kid again. And it feels good to be a kid again and just enjoy those moments. Plus, it's funny, it's nice, it's sweet. I don't know if I have any, like, deep thing to say about it other than that, but I really enjoy that movie. Okay, number 4, The Lion King. The Lion King, I feel like, has like some of the best music ever, so I just love watching it and singing all the songs. And we watched it a few nights ago, and it was just so fun to get to sit back and watch it. And there's just some really funny parts in it too. And the music in Lion King is top notch. The score and the songs, and it's just a great one. And once again, what a reminder of like being a child again. So I love it absolutely. Number 5 would probably be Beauty and the Beast. Loved that movie as a little kid. It was just one of my favorites to watch and dance to and be Belle. So I love that one, and I think I just really like Belle because she's such a reader and she's an intellect, and I admired that as a child and I admire it now as an adult. Number 6, Mulan. This is probably one of my all-time favorite movies as well because it's just so freaking funny. Also has fantastic music. Like every song in it is just so well done and hilarious. So I love watching it and just getting to sing them all. And it's so funny. Like Mushu is so hilarious and just all the jokes. My gosh, so funny. I love Mulan. Plus she's a badass female, and I think that is just so needed, especially in kids' movies, so that kids grow up seeing that women can be strong and can do battle and, you know, just be that person, and I think that's really valuable for children to see. Number 7, Monsters, Inc. I really love that one so much, so fun. It's been a really long time since I've seen it actually, but I think that was the first movie I saw in the movie theater, so I have a very sentimental piece with it as well, and I think I had a really hard time sitting still for so long, but I loved it. Number 8 would be Wreck-It Ralph. I remember giving Garrick tickets to go see it when it first came out because he really wanted to go see it, and I gave it to him for Christmas, and he was just so excited, and it was such a fun moment for the two of us to get to go and see a movie together. And we got Slurpees or slushies, whatever you want to call those things, and popcorn, and we went and saw Wreck-It Ralph, and I thought like it was a really unique idea because they had like, I don't know, it's just something I never thought about, like game characters, like video game characters coming to life, and I just thought that was a really fun, unique thought. Number 9, Incredibles 2. So I actually like the second one better. Once again, I love the idea that Elastigirl is this like fierce, badass woman. And I also just thought Jack's part was so funny. Way funnier than the first even. So I really like Incredibles 2. And number 10, it's really hard to decide, but I really liked that Captain Underpants movie that came out a couple years ago. That was really funny. I enjoyed it, and Nathaniel and I went on a date to go and see it because we both really loved the books when we were kids, so it was a fun thing to go and get to see. And I love that idea of like they're coming out with this Captain Underpants movie, and like all the people who grew up on that are like adults, so we're all just like going to see it, and it was so fun and so good. Anyway, those are my favorite kids movies, and thank you for tuning in.